1 hour to improve your English listening skills.
英文加中文配音，每天1小时，增强你的英文听力。
这是一个专门为英文学习者设计的听力频道。以下是使用说明，有看过的可以跳过这个部分。每周一、5晚上9点，我们会上传主题情境对话影片，例如和服务生对话或搭乘飞机等等。目前已经有上百支不同情境的影片，想要什么主题都可以到频道或播放列表中搜寻看看。周三、6晚上9点，我们会更新不分类别的日常用语系列，内容轻松好学，适合日常练习。如果觉得影片太快跟不上，也没关系，我们专门为初学者设计了零基础听英文的频道，其中包含了慢速版和句子拆解，点击右上角的连结就可以观看。最后，每支影片的置顶留言都有免费文字稿的连结，不收费也没有广告，有需要的话别忘记了这个福利。
What time do you usually wake up? What time do you usually wake up?
你通常几点起床？
What time do you usually wake up? What time do you usually wake up? I try to get up around 7 a.m. I try to get up around 7 a.m.
我尽量在早上7点起床。
I try to get up around 7 a.m. I try to get up around 7 a.m. Do you have any morning routines? Do you have any morning routines?
你有什么早晨的习惯吗？
Do you have any morning routines? Do you have any morning routines? I like to stretch and make some coffee. I like to stretch and make some coffee.
我喜欢伸展一下，然后煮杯咖啡。
I like to stretch and make some coffee. I like to stretch and make some coffee. Do you have breakfast every day? Do you have breakfast every day?
你每天都吃早餐吗？
Do you have breakfast every day? Do you have breakfast every day? Not always, sometimes I just have coffee. Not always, sometimes I just have coffee.
不一定，有时候我只喝咖啡。
Not always, sometimes I just have coffee. Not always, sometimes I just have coffee. Do you work from home today? Do you work from home today?
你今天在家工作吗？
Do you work from home today? Do you work from home today? Yes, I'll be at my desk all day. Yes, I'll be at my desk all day.
是的，我会在我的书桌前待一整天。
Yes, I'll be at my desk all day. Yes, I'll be at my desk all day. Do you take breaks often? Do you take breaks often?
你经常休息吗？
Do you take breaks often? Do you take breaks often? I try to take a break every 2 hours. I try to take a break every 2 hours.
我尽量每2个小时休息一下。
I try to take a break every 2 hours. I try to take a break every 2 hours. Have you checked your email today? Have you checked your email today?
你今天查邮件了吗？
Have you checked your email today? Have you checked your email today? Not yet, I'll check it in a bit. Not yet, I'll check it in a bit.
还没有，我等一下会看。
Not yet, I'll check it in a bit. Not yet, I'll check it in a bit. Anything important come through yesterday? Anything important come through yesterday?
昨天有什么重要的邮件吗？
Anything important come through yesterday? Anything important come through yesterday? Just a few routine updates from work. Just a few routine updates from work.
就几封工作上的例行更新。
Just a few routine updates from work. Just a few routine updates from work. Did you reply to all of them? Did you reply to all of them?
你都回复了吗？
Did you reply to all of them? Did you reply to all of them? Yeah, I finished responding before dinner. Yeah, I finished responding before dinner.
是的，我晚餐前就回复完了。
Yeah, I finished responding before dinner. Yeah, I finished responding before dinner. How many emails do you get daily? How many emails do you get daily?
你每天收到多少封邮件？
How many emails do you get daily? How many emails do you get daily? I'd say about 30 or 40. I'd say about 30 or 40.
大概30到40封左右。
I'd say about 30 or 40. I'd say about 30 or 40. Do you manage to keep up with them all? Do you manage to keep up with them all?
你能处理得过来吗？
Do you manage to keep up with them all? Do you manage to keep up with them all? Most of the time, but it can be overwhelming. Most of the time, but it can be overwhelming.
大部分时间可以，但有时候会觉得压力很大。
Most of the time, but it can be overwhelming. Most of the time, but it can be overwhelming. Are you free this afternoon? Are you free this afternoon?
你今天下午有空吗？
Are you free this afternoon? Are you free this afternoon? I have a meeting at 2 p.m. I have a meeting at 2 p.m.
我下午2点有个会议。
I have a meeting at 2 p.m. I have a meeting at 2 p.m. How long will that last? How long will that last?
那会开多久？
How long will that last? How long will that last? It should be about an hour. It should be about an hour.
应该大概1个小时左右。
It should be about an hour. It should be about an hour. Do you want to grab coffee after? Do you want to grab coffee after?
开完会要不要去喝杯咖啡？
Do you want to grab coffee after? Do you want to grab coffee after? That sounds good, maybe around 3:30. That sounds good, maybe around 3:30.
听起来不错，也许3点半左右。
That sounds good, maybe around 3:30. That sounds good, maybe around 3:30. Do you have a favorite cafe? Do you have a favorite cafe?
你有最喜欢的咖啡馆吗？
Do you have a favorite cafe? Do you have a favorite cafe? There's a nice place near the park. There's a nice place near the park.
有，在公园附近有一家不错的咖啡馆。
There's a nice place near the park. There's a nice place near the park. I've never been there, is it good? I've never been there, is it good?
我没去过，那里好吗？
I've never been there, is it good? I've never been there, is it good? Yeah, they make great lattes. Yeah, they make great lattes.
很棒，他们的拿铁很好喝。
Yeah, they make great lattes. Yeah, they make great lattes. Have you done the laundry yet? Have you done the laundry yet?
你洗衣服了吗？
Have you done the laundry yet? Have you done the laundry yet? No, I'll do it after lunch. No, I'll do it after lunch.
还没，我午饭后再洗。
No, I'll do it after lunch. No, I'll do it after lunch. Are there any clean towels left? Are there any clean towels left?
还有前进的毛巾吗？
Are there any clean towels left? Are there any clean towels left? I think we're down to the last one. I think we're down to the last one.
我想只剩最后一条了。
I think we're down to the last one. I think we're down to the last one. I can help fold the clothes later. I can help fold the clothes later.
等等，我可以帮你折衣服。
I can help fold the clothes later. I can help fold the clothes later. That'd be great, thanks. That'd be great, thanks.
那太好了，谢谢。
That'd be great, thanks. That'd be great, thanks. How long does it usually take? How long does it usually take?
通常要洗多久？
How long does it usually take? How long does it usually take? Maybe an hour or so for everything. Maybe an hour or so for everything.
洗完大概1个小时左右。
Maybe an hour or so for everything. Maybe an hour or so for everything. Do you need to wash the sheets too? Do you need to wash the sheets too?
床单也要洗吗？
Do you need to wash the sheets too? Do you need to wash the sheets too? Yeah, they're next on the list. Yeah, they're next on the list.
是的，床单是下一件要洗的。
Yeah, they're next on the list. Yeah, they're next on the list. What are you making for dinner tonight? What are you making for dinner tonight?
你今晚打算做什么晚餐？
What are you making for dinner tonight? What are you making for dinner tonight? I'm thinking of trying a new recipe. I'm thinking of trying a new recipe.
我在考虑尝试一个新食谱。
I'm thinking of trying a new recipe. I'm thinking of trying a new recipe. What's on the menu? What's on the menu?
你打算做什么菜？
What's on the menu? What's on the menu? I'm making a chicken stir-fry. I'm making a chicken stir-fry.
我打算做鸡肉炒菜。
I'm making a chicken stir-fry. I'm making a chicken stir-fry. Do you need any help with the prep? Do you need any help with the prep?
需要我帮忙准备吗？
Do you need any help with the prep? Do you need any help with the prep? Sure, could you chop the vegetables? Sure, could you chop the vegetables?
当然，可以帮我切菜吗？
Sure, could you chop the vegetables? Sure, could you chop the vegetables? How many do you need? How many do you need?
你需要切多少？
How many do you need? How many do you need? Just a couple of peppers and some onions. Just a couple of peppers and some onions.
就几个甜椒和一些洋葱。
Just a couple of peppers and some onions. Just a couple of peppers and some onions. That sounds delicious, can't wait to try it. That sounds delicious, can't wait to try it.
听起来很美味，我迫不及待想试试了。
That sounds delicious, can't wait to try it. That sounds delicious, can't wait to try it. I hope it turns out well. I hope it turns out well.
希望这道菜能做好。
I hope it turns out well. I hope it turns out well. Have you decided where to go for vacation? Have you decided where to go for vacation?
你决定要去哪里度假了吗？
Have you decided where to go for vacation? Have you decided where to go for vacation? I'm still looking at a few places. I'm still looking at a few places.
我还在看几个地方。
I'm still looking at a few places. I'm still looking at a few places. Do you want to stay somewhere close? Do you want to stay somewhere close?
你想待在近一点的地方吗？
Do you want to stay somewhere close? Do you want to stay somewhere close? Maybe, but I'm also considering a road trip. Maybe, but I'm also considering a road trip.
可能吧，但我也在考虑公路旅行。
Maybe, but I'm also considering a road trip. Maybe, but I'm also considering a road trip. How far would you be willing to drive? How far would you be willing to drive?
你最多能开多远？
How far would you be willing to drive? How far would you be willing to drive? I think 4 or 5 hours is manageable. I think 4 or 5 hours is manageable.
大概4-5个小时是可以接受的。
I think 4 or 5 hours is manageable. I think 4 or 5 hours is manageable. Do you want to stay by the coast? Do you want to stay by the coast?
你想住在海边吗？
Do you want to stay by the coast? Do you want to stay by the coast? Yeah, a beach would be nice. Yeah, a beach would be nice.
是的，住在海滩附近应该很不错。
Yeah, a beach would be nice. Yeah, a beach would be nice. When are you planning to go? When are you planning to go?
你打算什么时候去？
When are you planning to go? When are you planning to go? Probably next month, once things slow down. Probably next month, once things slow down.
可能下个月，等事情不那么忙了再去。
Probably next month, once things slow down. Probably next month, once things slow down. Did you water the plants this morning? Did you water the plants this morning?
你今天早上浇花了吗？
Did you water the plants this morning? Did you water the plants this morning? Not yet, I'll do it after breakfast. Not yet, I'll do it after breakfast.
还没，吃完早餐再浇。
Not yet, I'll do it after breakfast. Not yet, I'll do it after breakfast. How often do they need watering? How often do they need watering?
花多久需要浇一次水？
How often do they need watering? How often do they need watering? Every few days, depending on the weather. Every few days, depending on the weather.
每隔几天，取决于天气。
Every few days, depending on the weather. Every few days, depending on the weather. Do you need any help with the garden? Do you need any help with the garden?
你需要帮忙整理花园吗？
Do you need any help with the garden? Do you need any help with the garden? Sure, could you help pull some weeds? Sure, could you help pull some weeds?
好的，你可以帮我拔些杂草吗？
Sure, could you help pull some weeds? Sure, could you help pull some weeds? Do you have gloves I can borrow? Do you have gloves I can borrow?
你有手套可以借我吗？
Do you have gloves I can borrow? Do you have gloves I can borrow? Yeah, they're in the shed. Yeah, they're in the shed.
有的，手套在工具间里。
Yeah, they're in the shed. Yeah, they're in the shed. How long does it take to finish? How long does it take to finish?
通常要整理多久？
How long does it take to finish? How long does it take to finish? Usually about an hour or so. Usually about an hour or so.
大概1个小时左右就可以了。
Usually about an hour or so. Usually about an hour or so. Are you going to the gym today? Are you going to the gym today?
你今天要去健身房吗？
Are you going to the gym today? Are you going to the gym today? I'm thinking of going after work. I'm thinking of going after work.
我打算下班后去。
I'm thinking of going after work. I'm thinking of going after work. What do you usually do at the gym? What do you usually do at the gym?
你在健身房通常做什么？
What do you usually do at the gym? What do you usually do at the gym? Mostly cardio and some weights. Mostly cardio and some weights.
主要是有氧运动和一些重量训练。
Mostly cardio and some weights. Mostly cardio and some weights. How long do you stay there? How long do you stay there?
你通常在那里待多久？
How long do you stay there? How long do you stay there? Around an hour, sometimes more. Around an hour, sometimes more.
大概1个小时，有时候更多。
Around an hour, sometimes more. Around an hour, sometimes more. Do you go by yourself? Do you go by yourself?
你一个人去吗？
Do you go by yourself? Do you go by yourself? Sometimes, but I meet friends there too. Sometimes, but I meet friends there too.
有时候，但我也会跟朋友一起去。
Sometimes, but I meet friends there too. Sometimes, but I meet friends there too. What time do you usually go? What time do you usually go?
你通常几点去？
What time do you usually go? What time do you usually go? I like to go in the evening, around 6 p.m. I like to go in the evening, around 6 p.m.
我喜欢傍晚去，大概6点左右。
I like to go in the evening, around 6 p.m. I like to go in the evening, around 6 p.m. Have you seen the latest episode of that show? Have you seen the latest episode of that show?
你看过最新一集的那个节目吗？
Have you seen the latest episode of that show? Have you seen the latest episode of that show? No, I haven't had time to catch up. No, I haven't had time to catch up.
还没，我最近没时间追剧。
No, I haven't had time to catch up. No, I haven't had time to catch up. It's really good, you should watch it soon. It's really good, you should watch it soon.
那一集很棒，你应该赶快看。
It's really good, you should watch it soon. It's really good, you should watch it soon. I'll try to watch it tonight. I'll try to watch it tonight.
我今晚会试着看完。
I'll try to watch it tonight. I'll try to watch it tonight. How many episodes are left? How many episodes are left?
还剩几集？
How many episodes are left? How many episodes are left? I think there are 2 more in this season. I think there are 2 more in this season.
我想这季还有2集。
I think there are 2 more in this season. I think there are 2 more in this season. Do you think they'll make another season? Do you think they'll make another season?
你觉得他们会出下一季吗？
Do you think they'll make another season? Do you think they'll make another season? Probably, it's been really popular. Probably, it's been really popular.
应该会吧，这部剧很受欢迎。
Probably, it's been really popular. Probably, it's been really popular. Should we binge watch the rest this weekend? Should we binge watch the rest this weekend?
我们这周末要不要一次看完？
Should we binge watch the rest this weekend? Should we binge watch the rest this weekend? That sounds like a great plan. That sounds like a great plan.
听起来是个好主意。
That sounds like a great plan. That sounds like a great plan. Do you have a favorite hobby? Do you have a favorite hobby?
你有什么最喜欢的爱好吗？
Do you have a favorite hobby? Do you have a favorite hobby? I love painting in my free time. I love painting in my free time.
我喜欢在空闲时画画。
I love painting in my free time. I love painting in my free time. How long have you been painting? How long have you been painting?
你画画有多久了？
How long have you been painting? How long have you been painting? I started about 5 years ago. I started about 5 years ago.
我大概5年前开始的。
I started about 5 years ago. I started about 5 years ago. What kind of things do you paint? What kind of things do you paint?
你通常画什么？
What kind of things do you paint? What kind of things do you paint? Mostly landscapes, sometimes portraits. Mostly landscapes, sometimes portraits.
大多是风景，有时候是人像。
Mostly landscapes, sometimes portraits. Mostly landscapes, sometimes portraits. Do you sell your work? Do you sell your work?
你卖过你的作品吗？
Do you sell your work? Do you sell your work? I've sold a few pieces online. I've sold a few pieces online.
我在线上卖过几幅。
I've sold a few pieces online. I've sold a few pieces online. That's amazing. I'd love to see your work. That's amazing. I'd love to see your work.
太棒了，我很想看看你的作品。
That's amazing. I'd love to see your work. That's amazing. I'd love to see your work. I'll show you some next time you're over. I'll show you some next time you're over.
下次你来的时候，我给你看一些。
I'll show you some next time you're over. I'll show you some next time you're over. Have you been to the new restaurant downtown? Have you been to the new restaurant downtown?
你去过市中心那家新餐厅吗？
Have you been to the new restaurant downtown? Have you been to the new restaurant downtown? No, I haven't had a chance yet. No, I haven't had a chance yet.
还没，我还没机会去。
No, I haven't had a chance yet. No, I haven't had a chance yet. I went there last weekend, it was great. I went there last weekend, it was great.
我上周末去过，感觉很不错。
I went there last weekend, it was great. I went there last weekend, it was great. What kind of food do they serve? What kind of food do they serve?
他们卖什么菜？
What kind of food do they serve? What kind of food do they serve? It's a mix of different cuisines, mostly Asian fusion. It's a mix of different cuisines, mostly Asian fusion.
是融合不同菜系，主要是亚洲融合菜。
It's a mix of different cuisines, mostly Asian fusion. It's a mix of different cuisines, mostly Asian fusion. Do they have vegetarian options? Do they have vegetarian options?
他们有素食选择吗？
Do they have vegetarian options? Do they have vegetarian options? Yes, their menu has a lot of choices. Yes, their menu has a lot of choices.
有的，他们的菜单有很多选择。
Yes, their menu has a lot of choices. Yes, their menu has a lot of choices. Maybe I'll check it out this weekend. Maybe I'll check it out this weekend.
也许我这个周末会去试试。
Maybe I'll check it out this weekend. Maybe I'll check it out this weekend. You should, I think you'd really like it. You should, I think you'd really like it.
你应该去，我觉得你会喜欢。
You should, I think you'd really like it. You should, I think you'd really like it. Let me know if you want to go together. Let me know if you want to go together.
如果你要去的话，告诉我，我们可以一起。
Let me know if you want to go together. Let me know if you want to go together. Did you pick up the mail today? Did you pick up the mail today?
你今天取信了吗？
Did you pick up the mail today? Did you pick up the mail today? No, I haven't had a chance yet. No, I haven't had a chance yet.
还没有，我等会儿出去的时候会去拿。
No, I haven't had a chance yet. No, I haven't had a chance yet. I'll get it when I head out later. I'll get it when I head out later.
我出去时会顺便拿一下。
I'll get it when I head out later. I'll get it when I head out later. Do you think there's anything important? Do you think there's anything important?
你觉得有什么重要的东西吗？
Do you think there's anything important? Do you think there's anything important? Probably just bills and flyers. Probably just bills and flyers.
可能只是账单和广告单。
Probably just bills and flyers. Probably just bills and flyers. Should we sign up for online billing? Should we sign up for online billing?
我们要不要改成线上账单？
Should we sign up for online billing? Should we sign up for online billing? That might be easier, I'll look into it. That might be easier, I'll look into it.
那可能会方便一些，我会查一下。
That might be easier, I'll look into it. That might be easier, I'll look into it. Let me know if you need help setting it up. Let me know if you need help setting it up.
如果你需要帮忙设置，告诉我。
Let me know if you need help setting it up. Let me know if you need help setting it up. Thanks, I'll handle it later this week. Thanks, I'll handle it later this week.
谢谢，我这周晚些时候会处理。
Thanks, I'll handle it later this week. Thanks, I'll handle it later this week. I think it'll save us a lot of time. I think it'll save us a lot of time.
我觉得这会为我们省下不少时间。
I think it'll save us a lot of time. I think it'll save us a lot of time. Are you working on any new projects? Are you working on any new projects?
你最近有在做什么新项目吗？
Are you working on any new projects? Are you working on any new projects? I'm starting a new one next week. I'm starting a new one next week.
我下周要开始一个新项目。
I'm starting a new one next week. I'm starting a new one next week. What's it about? What's it about?
是什么样的项目？
What's it about? What's it about? It's a marketing campaign for a tech company. It's a marketing campaign for a tech company.
是一个科技公司的行销活动。
It's a marketing campaign for a tech company. It's a marketing campaign for a tech company. That sounds exciting. Are you leading the team? That sounds exciting. Are you leading the team?
听起来很刺激。你是负责这个团队吗？
That sounds exciting. Are you leading the team? That sounds exciting. Are you leading the team? Yes, I'll be managing a small group. Yes, I'll be managing a small group.
是的，我会管理一个小团队。
Yes, I'll be managing a small group. Yes, I'll be managing a small group. Do you have everything ready? Do you have everything ready?
你准备好了吗？
Do you have everything ready? Do you have everything ready? Almost, just a few more things to finalize. Almost, just a few more things to finalize.
差不多了，还有几件事要确认。
Almost, just a few more things to finalize. Almost, just a few more things to finalize. Good luck, I'm sure it'll be a success. Good luck, I'm sure it'll be a success.
祝你好运，我相信你会成功的。
Good luck, I'm sure it'll be a success. Good luck, I'm sure it'll be a success. Thanks, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, I'm looking forward to it.
谢谢，我很期待这个挑战。
Thanks, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, I'm looking forward to it. Have you made any plans for your birthday? Have you made any plans for your birthday?
你生日有什么计划吗？
Have you made any plans for your birthday? Have you made any plans for your birthday? I'm thinking of having a small get-together. I'm thinking of having a small get-together.
我在考虑举办一个小聚会。
I'm thinking of having a small get-together. I'm thinking of having a small get-together. That sounds nice, where will it be? That sounds nice, where will it be?
听起来不错，在哪里办？
That sounds nice, where will it be? That sounds nice, where will it be? Probably at my place, it's easier. Probably at my place, it's easier.
可能就在我家，这样比较方便。
Probably at my place, it's easier. Probably at my place, it's easier. Do you need help with anything? Do you need help with anything?
你需要我帮忙什么吗？
Do you need help with anything? Do you need help with anything? Maybe with the food, I'm still deciding what to serve. Maybe with the food, I'm still deciding what to serve.
也许是食物吧，我还在想要准备什么。
Maybe with the food, I'm still deciding what to serve. Maybe with the food, I'm still deciding what to serve. Should I bring anything? Should I bring anything?
需要我带点什么吗？
Should I bring anything? Should I bring anything? You could bring dessert if you'd like. You could bring dessert if you'd like.
如果你能带甜点，就太好了。
You could bring dessert if you'd like. You could bring dessert if you'd like. I'll bake something special. I'll bake something special.
我会烤些特别的东西。
I'll bake something special. I'll bake something special. That sounds perfect, thanks. That sounds perfect, thanks.
听起来很棒，谢谢你。
That sounds perfect, thanks. That sounds perfect, thanks. Did you finish paying the bills for this month? Did you finish paying the bills for this month?
这个月的账单你都付了吗？
Did you finish paying the bills for this month? Did you finish paying the bills for this month? I'm working on it now. I'm working on it now.
我正在处理。
I'm working on it now. I'm working on it now. Which ones are due first? Which ones are due first?
哪些账单最早到期？
Which ones are due first? Which ones are due first? The electric bill is due tomorrow. The electric bill is due tomorrow.
电费账单明天就到期了。
The electric bill is due tomorrow. The electric bill is due tomorrow. Do we have enough in the account? Do we have enough in the account?
我们账户里有足够的钱吗？
Do we have enough in the account? Do we have enough in the account? Yes, we should be fine. Yes, we should be fine.
有的，我们应该没问题。
Yes, we should be fine. Yes, we should be fine. Have you checked the bank statement recently? Have you checked the bank statement recently?
你最近有查看银行对账单吗？
Have you checked the bank statement recently? Have you checked the bank statement recently? I looked at it last week, everything seems in order. I looked at it last week, everything seems in order.
我上周看了一下，一切都正常。
I looked at it last week, everything seems in order. I looked at it last week, everything seems in order. Should we set up automatic payments? Should we set up automatic payments?
我们应该设定自动扣款吗？
Should we set up automatic payments? Should we set up automatic payments? That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea.
这可能是个好主意。
That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. Are you going grocery shopping today? Are you going grocery shopping today?
你今天要去买菜吗？
Are you going grocery shopping today? Are you going grocery shopping today? Yes, I'm going in the afternoon. Yes, I'm going in the afternoon.
是的，我下午会去。
Yes, I'm going in the afternoon. Yes, I'm going in the afternoon. Do you need a list? Do you need a list?
你需要清单吗？
Do you need a list? Do you need a list? I've got one started, feel free to add to it. I've got one started, feel free to add to it.
我已经开始列了，有需要的话你可以加上去。
I've got one started, feel free to add to it. I've got one started, feel free to add to it. Do we need more eggs? Do we need more eggs?
我们还有鸡蛋吗？
Do we need more eggs? Do we need more eggs? Yes, we're almost out. Yes, we're almost out.
快没了，应该要买些。
Yes, we're almost out. Yes, we're almost out. Should I pick up some snacks too? Should I pick up some snacks too?
要不要顺便买些零食？
Should I pick up some snacks too? Should I pick up some snacks too? Sure, grab whatever looks good. Sure, grab whatever looks good.
当然，随便挑些你喜欢的吧。
Sure, grab whatever looks good. Sure, grab whatever looks good. What about drinks? Do we have enough? What about drinks? Do we have enough?
饮料够吗？
What about drinks? Do we have enough? What about drinks? Do we have enough? I'll check the fridge before I go. I'll check the fridge before I go.
我会在出门前检查冰箱。
I'll check the fridge before I go. I'll check the fridge before I go. Are you planning to do any DIY projects this weekend? Are you planning to do any DIY projects this weekend?
这个周末你有做什么 DIY 项目吗？
Are you planning to do any DIY projects this weekend? Are you planning to do any DIY projects this weekend? I'm thinking of repainting the bedroom. I'm thinking of repainting the bedroom.
我在考虑重新粉刷卧室。
I'm thinking of repainting the bedroom. I'm thinking of repainting the bedroom. What color are you going to use? What color are you going to use?
你打算用什么颜色？
What color are you going to use? What color are you going to use? I'm leaning towards a light blue. I'm leaning towards a light blue.
我倾向于淡蓝色。
I'm leaning towards a light blue. I'm leaning towards a light blue. Do you need help with the painting? Do you need help with the painting?
你需要帮忙粉刷吗？
Do you need help with the painting? Do you need help with the painting? That would be great, it's a big job. That would be great, it's a big job.
那太好了，这是个大工程。
That would be great, it's a big job. That would be great, it's a big job. Do you have all the supplies? Do you have all the supplies?
你有所有的工具吗？
Do you have all the supplies? Do you have all the supplies? I still need to pick up some brushes and tape. I still need to pick up some brushes and tape.
我还需要去买一些刷子和胶带。
I still need to pick up some brushes and tape. I still need to pick up some brushes and tape. Let's make a trip to the hardware store. Let's make a trip to the hardware store.
我们去趟五金店吧。
Let's make a trip to the hardware store. Let's make a trip to the hardware store. Sounds like a plan, we can go this afternoon. Sounds like a plan, we can go this afternoon.
好主意，我们下午可以一起去。
Sounds like a plan, we can go this afternoon. Sounds like a plan, we can go this afternoon. Did you schedule a doctor's appointment? Did you schedule a doctor's appointment?
你预约医生了吗？
Did you schedule a doctor's appointment? Did you schedule a doctor's appointment? Yes, I have one next Tuesday. Yes, I have one next Tuesday.
是的，我下周二有个预约。
Yes, I have one next Tuesday. Yes, I have one next Tuesday. What time is your appointment? What time is your appointment?
你预约的时间是什么时候？
What time is your appointment? What time is your appointment? It's at 10 a.m., right before lunch. It's at 10 a.m., right before lunch.
上午10点，刚好在午餐前。
It's at 10 a.m., right before lunch. It's at 10 a.m., right before lunch. Do you need me to drive you? Do you need me to drive you?
你需要我开车载你吗？
Do you need me to drive you? Do you need me to drive you? No, I can manage, but thanks. No, I can manage, but thanks.
不用了，我自己可以处理。不过谢谢你。
No, I can manage, but thanks. No, I can manage, but thanks. Do you need to bring any paperwork? Do you need to bring any paperwork?
你需要带什么文件吗？
Do you need to bring any paperwork? Do you need to bring any paperwork? I think I just need my ID and insurance card. I think I just need my ID and insurance card.
我想只需要带身份证和保险卡。
I think I just need my ID and insurance card. I think I just need my ID and insurance card. Don't forget to confirm the appointment. Don't forget to confirm the appointment.
别忘了确认一下预约。
Don't forget to confirm the appointment. Don't forget to confirm the appointment. I'll call the office later today. I'll call the office later today.
我今天晚些时候会打电话给诊所。
I'll call the office later today. I'll call the office later today. Have you planned anything for tonight? Have you planned anything for tonight?
你今晚有什么计划吗？
Have you planned anything for tonight? Have you planned anything for tonight? I was thinking of having a quiet night in. I was thinking of having a quiet night in.
我在考虑今晚待在家里。
I was thinking of having a quiet night in. I was thinking of having a quiet night in. Do you want to watch a movie? Do you want to watch a movie?
你想看电影吗？
Do you want to watch a movie? Do you want to watch a movie? Sure, what do you have in mind? Sure, what do you have in mind?
当然，你想看什么？
Sure, what do you have in mind? Sure, what do you have in mind? Maybe something light, like a comedy. Maybe something light, like a comedy.
也许看点轻松的，像喜剧片。
Maybe something light, like a comedy. Maybe something light, like a comedy. That sounds good, I could use a laugh. That sounds good, I could use a laugh.
听起来不错，我也需要放松一下。
That sounds good, I could use a laugh. That sounds good, I could use a laugh. Should we order takeout? Should we order takeout?
我们要不要点外卖？
Should we order takeout? Should we order takeout? Yeah, that sounds perfect. Yeah, that sounds perfect.
好的，这个主意不错。
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Yeah, that sounds perfect. What are you in the mood for? What are you in the mood for?
你想吃什么？
What are you in the mood for? What are you in the mood for? How about pizza? How about pizza?
怎么样，披萨？
How about pizza? How about pizza? Did you clean the living room today? Did you clean the living room today?
你今天打扫客厅了吗？
Did you clean the living room today? Did you clean the living room today? Yes, I vacuumed and dusted earlier. Yes, I vacuumed and dusted earlier.
是的，我早上吸了地毯，也擦了灰尘。
Yes, I vacuumed and dusted earlier. Yes, I vacuumed and dusted earlier. It looks great, thanks for doing that. It looks great, thanks for doing that.
看起来很前进，谢谢你。
It looks great, thanks for doing that. It looks great, thanks for doing that. No problem, it didn't take too long. No problem, it didn't take too long.
不用客气，不会花太长时间的。
No problem, it didn't take too long. No problem, it didn't take too long. Should we clean the kitchen next? Should we clean the kitchen next?
我们接下来要打扫厨房吗？
Should we clean the kitchen next? Should we clean the kitchen next? I already wiped down the counters. I already wiped down the counters.
我已经擦了台面。
I already wiped down the counters. I already wiped down the counters. What about the dishes? What about the dishes?
碗盘洗好了吗？
What about the dishes? What about the dishes? I'll load the dishwasher in a bit. I'll load the dishwasher in a bit.
我等会儿会放进洗碗机。
I'll load the dishwasher in a bit. I'll load the dishwasher in a bit. Do you need help with anything else? Do you need help with anything else?
你还需要我帮忙其他事情吗？
Do you need help with anything else? Do you need help with anything else? No, I think we're all set for now. No, I think we're all set for now.
没有了，我想我们现在差不多搞定了。
No, I think we're all set for now. No, I think we're all set for now.
今天的影片就到这里结束。如果你喜欢这种英文练习方式的话，可以考虑订阅我们的频道，然后在底下按赞并分享出去。有什么建议，也可以在留言区告诉我们，让我们产出更符合你所期望的影片。我们下次再见，拜拜。